Hey guys, I'm Heather Gardner for Red Carpet Report here in Beverly Hills at the Paley Center for Media. Today we're talking to the entire cast of Life in Pieces on CBS.
I love the idea of it. It was very attractive to me when I saw it, and when I read the pilot, and I love that they're continuing to do that, and cut these scenes off before the final thought. So you go, wait a minute, what's going to happen now? And they may or may not ever come back to it, but it seems to work well. Yeah.
But it's frustrating for us at home.
No, I don't think it is. I think it raises anticipation.
Maybe you're right.
I think it makes you want to watch more. And of course, at the end of a show, if you say, my God, whatever happened to, I'm not going to watch this show anymore because I never figured out what, so far, I don't think that's happened, Yeah, and I myself am always appraising kind of what I think is happening. Not that I'm that hip about things, because we come after Big Bang Theory, and I still don't quite understand it.
You don't understand Big Bang Theory?
Or Community. Yeah, with all the laugh tracks, laughing at things that aren't that funny, and the thing about our show is there's no laughing, there's no audience, and if the jokes aren't good, we deserve to die. But so far the jokes are really good, and they're getting better as we go along, Yeah.
Sounded like you were throwing a little bit of shade at Big Bang Theory. Jokes that aren't funny, huh?
To me. No, but maybe I'm not mature enough.
Or maybe too mature. One of the two.
Maybe an old fart just doesn't get this stuff,
Now, your character on the show is the lovable grandpa that everybody likes to pick on, but somehow you're all one big happy family. How was it? Are you a grandfather yourself?
Yeah.
Did you grab some of that grandfather knowledge to bring into this role?
No, I don't think I did. Actually, my grandkids were raised about a 3-4 hour drive from me. And even though I'm their grandpa and we shared a lot of days together and times and this and that, it wasn't constantly where, they're across the street coming over, sitting on my lap or anything. And the darn thing about our business, is when you're working, you're gone. You're gone a lot. And it's a big effort just even to pay attention to your own families and get home as soon as possible and take them on camping trips and all the things that we did. Although my boys were raised on a horse ranch, and they were very involved in the feeding and farming and whatever. So that was different. But I didn't have that relationship with my grandkids. But we're all great friends, and all I can do is guess. Well, all I can do is say the words that they write for me, actually, But I love little Giselle and Holly. Yeah. But
so cute.
And I had a very good producer asked me last week if the show ever went down, would I consider doing a show with Giselle only?
Really?
Yeah. Which sounded very attractive to me, whatever their idea might be.
I'm picturing this now. That sounds pretty appealing. I like that.
Yeah, especially if you saw the little scene with us where I bought her a phone. Her parents wouldn't let her have a phone, but I bought her a phone and then lost her to the phone,
Right. That happens nowadays.
In a restaurant, they just don't mix with a phone anymore. My kids are always on their phone. I'm always on my phone. Yeah. I used to go to the UCLA library, and I was so fickle I would go to one section and read about things for a day or a half a day, and then I'd put it down and go to another section and another subject. But I was there all the time. Now I don't even have to get out of bed. I just turn on the iPad, and everything you want to learn is there. Everything you want to learn to fix. You want to learn how to put new brakes on your car, it's right there, step by step.
I kind of prefer it that way, to be honest. I'm lazy like that.
And me, I love putting new brakes on my car, so it's perfect.
There you go. It just saves your trip to the library.
Yeah.
You got any Christmas plans this year?
Actually, this year, no, we're just stopping over. It's a very quiet year because the kids and the grandkids are all doing their own thing. And in some ways, it's kind of a relief. And then we have close by friends that are having fun things during Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So we're going to drop over there. And it's kind of nice just to lay back, and because in our business, everybody uses these holiday excuses to take 4 weeks off.
I wish.
No, they do. Yeah. If they're in power, they take 4 weeks off. Yeah. You say, oh, we're not shooting for, we're not working for 3, 4, 5. They'll start a week ahead of time and go home early, not be answering their phone, and then 2 weeks afterwards, you can't make any deals, you can't get a hold of anybody, you can't get calls returned. So.
Gotta wait till mid-January, huh?
Yeah. So it's frustrating but kind of fun because you can depend on nothing happening. Yeah.
I'm gonna say I might like that.
I work out when I'm available. I work out almost every day with a bunch of guys, and we're in the water in Malibu every day, and that freezing water, and it's just so delightful to eat up part of your day with that. Yeah.
If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And for even more from Red Carpet Report, make sure to hit that subscribe button.